ratings.
To throw first. Game on.
Their averages over those 37 matches: 98.92 for Wright, 98.15 for Lewis. There's potential for a thriller.
60.
Just good to see Adrian Lewis back on the TV stage, and two fantastic ton plus finishes at key moments in his win over Kim Huybrechts. But
96.
The trademark celebration, bouncing around on stage, the exuberance, the emotion. He's won the World Championship twice, and in my eyes and many others, it's far too soon for him to fade away to the top echelons of the sport.
Well, at his absolute best, he's one of the best. Prestigious talent. He just needs that confidence. That's all that's missing at the moment. We've seen him over the years produce darts on another level, as we've seen from Peter Wright, of course.
Well, yeah,
not so long ago.
The Grand Slam semi-final last week. It was on this stage some 7 or 8 years ago that I saw possibly the 8 most incredible legs of darts on the spin that I'd ever seen, that Michael van Gerwen put together against Phil Taylor to win in the Players' Championship. And in those 8 legs, Phil Taylor didn't even get a dart or a double.
72.
I mean, it was just.
Well, that's pretty much what he did to Michael Smith in the Slam, didn't he?
Yeah, and it was akin to that 115 average over those legs. Good hold of throw for Adrian Lewis. That'll put a smile on his face.
Any early anxiety, that clinical 15 dart leg with a 72 finish will remove any doubt whatsoever in the mind of Adrian Lewis. One of the sport's greats.
96.
A legacy he will leave, never to be taken away. Back world champion.
85.
But he was explaining after his win over Kim Huybrechts in the interview, when I was talking to him, that it was a series of unfortunate circumstances that saw him tumble down the rankings. Getting COVID and missing TV events, and the World Grand Prix, and not being in it, and not defending money, and it was one thing after another. Down at 35 in the world at the moment, Lewis.
$57.
Yep, Peter Wright, brilliant to the semis of the Grand Slam, but ran out of steam in the final against Gerwyn Price. How far will Wright go here in the Players' Championship?
38.
Brendan Dolan 3-1 up on Richie Edhouse. That's over on stage 2.
100.
Lewis has got to make hay, and Wright is in this form.
140.
Needs to put him on the back foot.
49. $66.
That was a wild one.
Peter require 112.
A bit like the weather.
Yeah, it has, hasn't it? But a bit wild and woolly. Sandstorm on the front here in Minehead. So Adrian will get a shot at 83 here to double his lead.
51-32, 17-16 ball.
But it's double 9! Yeah, it is double 9!
Adrian.
What a shot that is. 2-0. Confidence breeds confidence, Chris.
Absolutely. Missing doubles is equally as infectious as hitting them.
You well know.
Pinning them with one, yeah. Once you start pinning them with one dart, you fancy it every time.
96.
The shackles will be off. Adrian Lewis should start to play with a bit of freedom and expect some
140.
big numbers. for a start, low.
58. $120.
Well, unlucky. Can be cruel at times.
$96.
Lewis hoping to jump out here into a 3-0 lead. James Wade, Rob Cross, Gary Anderson, Vincent van der Voort,
66.
Ryan Searle, Darryl Gurney through to tonight's third round, the last 16.
100.
There's the first shout out.
80.
As I suggested,
45.
big numbers
Adrian
weren't far
71.
away.
That will
Treble
make
13, double 16.
6 scored. What's that he's saying? Too much adrenaline after the 180.
I think 15 ball was the shot personally, but
Take a moment, Adrian.
especially with Wright on 130, which is meat and potatoes for these players.
31. Adrian require 130.
Very doable. So
65.
Lewis here for 3-0. What a chance.
40.
Lewis back in the big time, on the big stage for the first time in 10 months. Great guide.
Yep.
How on earth? How on earth did he
Adrian
miss?
require 65.
Fine margins. It's double 19.
27.
What was I saying about fine
Adrian
margins,
require
Chris?
40.
Next door, wasn't it?
No mistake this time. It is 3-0 to Adrian Lewis.
Ball play, Peter to throw first.
No mistake. And asked the question for a fourth time. Finds tops. Peter Wright with it all to do.
100.
We know he has that bounce back ability.
$100.
He will keep going.
140.
At the Grand Slam, you know, I was asked by one of the darts publications to choose a winner at the Ali Pali and a potential surprise package. My surprise package was Adrian Lewis, and I couldn't quite believe that I was saying that. You know, that he will go as a non-seed.
180.
Crucial 180 for Wright as he looked to get a foothold in the game and a leg on the board, but I had Lewis down as my
40.
possible surprise
81.
package. And I say it was to me to be saying that about a 2 times world champ.
$68.
We'll have the chance, and we'll get another shot with Lewis way back on 261.
Well, I'm not quite sure about that from Peter.
76.
No damage done.
13.
5-4-4.
To the fourth leg.
It's a
Peter
14
Wright.
darter, best leg of the
Leg,
match.
Adrian to throw first. Game.
Advantage Lewis though.
76.
Perplexed look on the face of Lewis after that 76.
60. 60.
Decent grouping, but nowhere near where he wanted it to be.
Well, he's been low a few times, so he's falling into that trap of just over pitching.
83.
better. That was good grouping. And this time it was in the right place. The second maximum for Lewis. Yeah, just having a look back, they actually haven't played in a TV event for over 2 years. 2 years, the Masters. The Wright won that 10-9, you may remember. It was an absolute thriller. Lewis had his chances.
On 105.
Good darts.
80 after 12. I don't think he'll be doing an Anderson and going tops. That's a horrible deflection.
Has to switch, surely.
72.
Thought about it too much, didn't he?
You require 80.
Now, how much of that can he see?
40.
Not too, do you know the way his darts actually sit up off the board? Tops wouldn't be a bad option.
No.
Because that first one made it extremely difficult.
It masked the target,
straight
didn't
from
it?
the off, didn't it?
Oh, another one of those for double 16. Hello.
Wow, what a shot this would be. What's happening here? I'm not sure, Peter Wright there. I really don't know. I didn't hear anything in the crowd.
130.
I don't get that. I'm not sure. Maybe Peter will be able to clear it up afterwards. For 4-1. Big dart.
30.
Well, that could be the turning point.
Require 16. And on the fifth leg, Peter Wright.
So we are back on throw.
First.
Yeah, but they were certainly the biggest darts of the match, weren't they? For Adrian Lewis.
Back-to-back legs for Peter Wright.
Yep. And 3 darts missed for 4-1.
One 100. $140.
3-0 led. Peter Wright getting himself very much back in business.
140.
Brendan Dolan leads Richie Edhouse 5-3 on stage 2. Lewis 3-2 up here on Wright.
$92.
And no finish for Wright, so a 2-treble visit here for Lewis. Oh dear.
80.
Not what he needed.
What could go wrong has gone wrong.
Yeah.
121.
Will he fill it to leave double 2? Should be trouble 16 really, but
180.
just because he can.
48.
That's a beautiful first dart. This is another big one.
32.
Well, the 180 just made him think. Dolan beats Edhouse 6-3. Lewis here. Biggest dart of the game. He's missed 3 more.
Peter requires 16.
3 missed for 4-1, 3 missed for 4-2. Is it going to be 3-all? No, he's buzzed. The drama of the darts, day 2 of the Players' Championship. And Lewis does go into a 4-2 lead.
Some flag, it's Adrian to throw first. Game.
Could be 5-1 up.
Yeah. I'm sure, though, if you asked him before 4-2, the destiny of the match in your own hands, he would take that every single day.
2 holds a throwaway.
Yep. Don't forget Van Gerwen against Van Barneveld to follow.
Just the hors d'oeuvre, this one.
100.
Yeah, the finishing has been way off for both.
Give him an old-fashioned look there. I'm not sure what that's about.
97.
Yeah, there's a dirty look as well there from Adrian Lewis, wasn't there? 1 or 2 words on the stage.
180.
5th of the match. 3-2. 180 column
100.
in favour of Lewis.
$41. 43.
A bit ragged now, isn't it, as well?
There seems to be a little bit of tension up there.
121.
A chance to break again here for Peter Wright. Should have left tops. Lewis needs the treble.
59.
It's going to be a 3rd consecutive break of throw.
And some leg, Peter Wright.
And it is.
8 legs, Peter to throw first. Game on.
There's a tale of missed chances here. So Peter Wright, who was 3-0 down, throwing to level it once again.
18 missed starts between them at doubles, Jim. 4 from 14 for Adrian, 3 from 11
58.
from Peter Wright. And Adrian Lewis has just fell off the top.
$140.
140 from Wright.
140
140 from Lewis. Yeah, this is a bit better, isn't it?
100.
Seems to be a bit more tempo to the game. Another one of those.
95.
Would have left 170.
130.
So 2 visits if needed.
They will be needed.
38.
That's ragged.
A big visit here from Lewis.
100.
You'd have hoped for better.
Especially after the first start. There's plenty of room.
Is he going to go double-double? That's what he went for.
56.
A chance here for Lewis.
108.
Took out a couple of big tug-plus finishes against Kim Huybrechts when he needed to. Off the mark
92.
this time. Double 18 for Wright.
36.
For a level game.
After being 3-0 down.
It's on the 8 leg, Peter Wright. 9 leg is Adrian to throw first.
Best of 3. The winner to play Damon Heta, the Australian, or Gabriel Clemens, the German, who have just about
80.
to start their game over on stage 2.
Not a bad draw.
$60.
That's a good one. Can he follow it?
140.
Found the open bed. Much needed 140. Steady the ship.
100.
4 all. 2-8-1 plays 3-4-1.
Matt which is most definitely in the balance. And only 60 from Lewis. A minimum of a 2 treble visit here. Could fill it.
140.
Getting to the business end, isn't it?
Yeah. You can almost feel the tension on that stage. It really is in the balance.
Good last start.
You require 81.
Wrong bed. So a chance here for Peter Wright. 101. 3-0 down.
101.
Can he hit the front?
Be the first time he will lead in the match if he can convert this 101.
Treble 19. He has one at double 12.
Ouch.
Superb from Peter Wright. Is that the clincher?
Bring the spin, Stu.
From 3-0 down, and don't forget Lewis missed 3 darts to go 4-1 in front. They were critical misses. And now Wright throwing for the game.
We say it so often, so frequently, but champions do find a way to win, don't they?
With a tail of missed darts for Adrian Lewis here against Peter Wright.
98.
But that would have been 4-1, very difficult for Wright to get back. But he did lead 4-2, and Wright has won the last 3.
125.
Well, he needed that, didn't he?
That's his 4th.
Can Lewis force a decider?
134.
Brilliant.
Under pressure, 180, 140.
When he really, really needed it.
Yeah. Got to finish the job, though. Where will Peter Wright be sat?
100. Adrian, you require 83.
Just 2 behind. Oh, great dart. Superb. Absolutely superb. 180, 140, 83 out in 2 darts.
An 11 dart break of throws, Stu, when he really, really had to produce. Needs to back it up now. Cannot afford to come up dry.
60.
Oh dear, oh dear. That will be music to the ears of Peter Wright.
Matched it. Doubled it. Trebled it. Well, what about that in a deciding leg? That's just class. But Adrian hasn't finished.
135.
But Wright has the darts now. It's in his hands. Oh, super second dart. Finest of adjustments.
100.
2 treble visit needed here for Lewis. Not enough. Oh, not enough. You're throwing for the game. It's in your hands.
2 visits without a big
Not
treble.
anymore, it isn't.
Oh dear.
43.
Now then.
Even the best feel the tension.
Now he's got a problem to leave a finish. 20's no good.
No.
May go ball, may go 18, should go 18.
90.
Risky. He has left to finish. And it may have to go. It will have to go.
Superb this from Peter Wright.
138.
Tops after 12
Adrian,
in the decider
157.
against the darts.
Now or never for Lewis.
$87. Did you require?
He was 3-0 down. He should have been 4-1 down. But Peter Wright goes through to the last 16. Adrian Lewis beaten. And a bit of words on the stage. Peter Wright and Adrian Lewis. Lewis isn't happy. Wright tried to explain. Lewis, though, has lost. Peter Wright has won. The referee, Kurt Bevins, just stepping in and making sure that everything's all right. Cool down.